updates.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Miami Heat. For Miami, they continue to pile up the wins, only one loss in weeks. They expect to win every time they take the court. We will be watching Russell Westbrook in this one, and we hear from so many players and coaches who all say Westbrook has the mindset of the greats. What does that mean to you, Shaq?
You know, he plays with the swagger and the confidence. You know, a lot of guys in the league do not possess that. And he's a complete alpha player on the court. He's a big guy, a dominant big guy in a little man's body.
No, he's a dominant little guy with a big heart. So I would say, I don't like to be a big man. I tell you what he does. His athleticism is unparalleled by anybody in the league. So what happens is you always have to put your bigger guard on him, and that changes the mismatches all over the court.
Let us get it down to Kevin Harlan as tip-off approaches.
Stop rephrasing my phrase.
It's an interconference contest here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, as the Thunder play one at home. And for the Heat right now, they're focused on getting off to a good start on this road trip. And, of course, Victor Oladipo, he is still out of the lineup.
Kevin, that's a significant blow to them. I mean, their team has an entirely different identity with him out of the lineup. We're not even sure what the identity is yet, but of all the guys to lose, he's the one they could at least afford to.
Yeah, tough to replace, no doubt. Not just because, though, of his ability, but even more importantly, probably the leadership that you lose. Now we have to see on this team if they can figure out a way to do it without him. And it's going to be, if you're one of the other guys, you got to look at this as an opportunity.
So here's Miami's starting group. Houdini, he's in at the point. Chris Bosh is out there with Winslow. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Laverne in at the center position.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
On defense, Miami. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And it goes back to what's been their strength, really, on the interior. From a defensive standpoint, they just defended the rim as well as you could.
Yeah, I thought it was really impressive the way they did it, guys. They were alert, they were active, they were aware, and their reaction to shots was outstanding.
And that one's good. Westbrook's got 5 points so far.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Now, here's Westbrook. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Here's Houdini following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Wade left side. Here's Houdini. He's covered by Westbrook. Kept alive. Winslow, the pass to Houdini. He kicks to Winslow. Here's Bosh. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
And Durant gets double teamed. There's the steal. Oh! And that one is hammered home.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. The Heat getting the bucket.
Well, if you really want to make things hard on yourself, that's exactly how to do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
They're not doing themselves any favors at this point. They've got to stabilize their offense with just sound execution.
Here's Houdini. Bosh kicks to Winslow. And the pass to Houdini. That's good. Houdini's got 6. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Heat.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
And the basket good.
When it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles that twine.
And this is a thunderstorm because they got it flowing right now. They are putting on a nice run.
Now here's Waiters. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Houdini. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Waiters kicks to Ibaka. One-on-one here. Here's Houdini. It is not good. He's made half of his 6 attempts. Thunder trailing by 8. Waiters with the ball. Now guarded by Houdini. Here's Adams. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, I had a chance to talk with head coach Billy Donovan. The phrase superstar gets tossed around the league a lot these days, but that is how he described Dwayne Wade. He said that D. Wade's the guy we'll be giving the most attention to because he can function either as a playmaker or a scorer, saying no matter what he chooses to do, he can hurt you. We have to be ready for everything. Easier said than done, guys.
All right, Doris. Here's Houdini. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. Winslow. Houdini passes to Winslow. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws here tonight. And he makes the first. No good on the second free throw. The Heat leading by 7. The feed now to Laverne. The shot from the low post is good. Laverne's got his first basket.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Westbrook drives in.
And that's his second foul already. And that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
And the Heat with some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Laverne. And it's Dang in for Winslow. Here's Westbrook. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt. Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Look who's coming out of the court. It's your Thunder Girls. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. Number 1, the Heat.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
Payne, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder in their last game, a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
Here's Wade. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Dang gets a wide open look. Off target from outside. Thunder trailing by 7. Now here's Waiters. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Wade. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Wade with the ball.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Here's Durant. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season.
Here's Westbrook. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Oklahoma City right now, Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. And it's Bazemore at the 3 slot. Winslow, the pass to Houdini. Wade outside. Passes to Houdini. Shot clock at 5. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth. Lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Johnson outside. Pass to Houdini from 12 feet out. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Houdini's got 4 points in the quarter. And here's Westbrook. He's got 9. Johnson with the block. Waiters against Wade. Houdini passes to Laverne. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Waiters. Johnson, that's for 2. And another basket for Miami. Thunder trailing by 3. Waiters with the ball. Kicks it to Bazemore. There's the pick. Waiters against Wade. Shot from 12. He squares up and sinks it. Here's Houdini. He's got 12. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Now it's a 5-point Heat lead for Oklahoma City. They've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And Adams kicks to Waiters. Inside. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. For Oklahoma City, they have taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them. And the first one at the line is good. Chris Bosh is checked in for the Heat. And so he makes both from the line. Miami leading by 3. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Houdini, and he dunks it down.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets got down to business. He had 49 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank.
Whoa!
Goodness.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
OKC, make some noise for your Thunder Girls.
A moment here to check out Chris Bosh. How last month turned out for him. First in three-point field goal percentage. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And not only is he dialing it up from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient three-point shooters.
Miami leading by 11. Here's Houdini. 21 points in the game. No good. In and out. Off the rim.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Johnson with the block. Here's Houdini. He's covered by Westbrook. Pass to Johnson. Launches it. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. The Heat beat them last time when these two teams met down in South Florida.
Yeah, they dropped the last game of this matchup. Their bench wasn't able to keep up with the opposing reserves offensively.
Sometimes the bench players are a little overlooked and undervalued, but make no mistake, they play a vital role in deciding games.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Payne in for Waiters. The Thunder have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one. They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
The Heat leading by 10. To the inside, to Bosh. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Floats one up. No good. Ibaka with some nice D. Oklahoma City has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Durant dishes to Payne. And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his third foul so far. Ryan Hollins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitch McGarry comes in for Serge Ibaka. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Miami. Dang comes in for Winslow. Durant, the pass to Hollins. Westbrook drives in, and he gets it to go. Westbrook's got it back down to within single digits for Oklahoma City.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Johnson. Soft touch off the glass.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Houdini. Another miss by Westbrook. Miami leading by 10. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Well, small forwards that can rebound the ball, such an asset to any team in the NBA. With now a look at the top rebounding wingmen. Kevin Durant, number 1.
You know, there are some things he does really well on the perimeter, but in the paint, his rebounding is as impressive as anything else he does on the floor.
I think that's one of his calling cards, the rebounding, and it's the feistiness in the paint that allows him to do such a good job, and they're battling those big guys down low. I mean, I think it's really what sets him apart from other small forwards.
That free throw good from Houdini.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Houdini. 22 points, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
The Heat making a switch here. Dragic is checked in. Westbrook kicks to Hollins. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
It's off his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. The Heat making a switch here. Korver's checked in. So we wrap up the first half. Heat lead by 12. And time now.